3.4 Outbreak of war in 1939. Hitler's aggression. Despite Chamberlain's hope that Hitler would honor the Munich promises, Germany took control of the rest of Czechoslovakia, showing that Hitler had no intentions of stopping his expansion. Chamberlain's response. Chamberlain warned Hitler that Britain would resist further aggression, emphasizing the importance of freedom over peace. However, Britain was ill-prepared for war due to reduced military spending after World War I. British rearmament. After Japan invasion, Britain abandoned the 10-year rule and began to rearm. Though it still faced economic difficulties, the Defense Requirements Subcommittee recommended increased defenses, and so Britain expanded a lot, and they had a lot more military by 1939. Britain had started modernizing, building new aircrafts, all this stuff. And for France were more focused on defense rather than attack on Germany. Limited military capacity. Britain was still ill prepared for a European war, and they had but they hoped for peace. All in all, like still they didn't really want to fight, but in case they did, they were readying the thing. 3.4b British guaranteed to Poland in the next the failure of appeasement. Poland as Hitler's next target. Poland was seen as the next target due to its large German-speaking population. So Britain pretty much said that they would protect them, and eventually Hitler made like demands to Poland, which were very like greedy, and obviously like it was practically like forcing them to go to war because there was very like big demands, and yeah, Poland declined, so Hitler attacked. And yeah, that's how World War II started. 3.4c is about the Nazi-Soviet pact. It talks about how Stalin was concerned that Hitler's ultimate goal was to invade the USSR. And this pact was just made because the USSR was afraid that they were going to attack. So they just decided that it would be better to ally with these guys, even though they're kind of bad guys, just to make sure that they stay safe. So they're kind of prioritizing themselves. Although this scared a lot of people because, you know, it's more help to Hitler, even though they're obviously like very aggressive. And it ended the possibility of military alliance between Britain, France, and the USSR. But to go more in specifics, the Nazi-Soviet pact was signed on 24th August 1939, and the agreement pledged mutual non-aggression and increased trade. So that it just became allies. 3.4d, invasion of Poland and its causes. Hitler's belief in British and French weaknesses. Despite warnings from his generals, Hitler was convinced Britain and France would avoid war, and they saw their support for Poland as a bluff. And he thought that he should just like quickly do like there's like attack called a blitzkrieg, where they quickly attack it. And they ended up and yeah, to start this, they did a phony invasion of Germany. And Nazi soldiers staged a fake Polish attack on Germany as a pretext for invading Poland. The next day, Germany launched its invasion on Poland. British and French response. On the same day, Poland regressed military support from Britain and France, although they issued an ultimatum to Germany and declared war. They were not prepared to act immediately. France declared war shortly after Britain. On 17 September 1939, the USSR, following the Nazi-Soviet pact, invaded eastern Poland, advancing up to the agreed border. Stalin had also secured a ceasefire with Japan in the east, allowing him to focus on the Western Front. Outbreak of World War II. The invasion of Poland marked the beginning of the Second World War, a conflict that had complex causes, including resentment over the Treaty of Versailles, especially in Germany, the failure of League of Nations to address aggression by Germany, Italy, and Japan, and economic crises. There's historians debate about the Hitler's intentions, but I'm not really going to go too much into it since it's not really important. It has nothing to do with the war. It's just like historians talking. I'd say 3.4.